One of these is $5, and the other one is $166 or $68. Can you tell which one it is? No, you can't. I'll have to tell you. So these are the VE monks. They appeared in one of these separate, IEM shootouts, even though they're not IEMs, they're actual earbuds. I guess is what we're still calling these. And I gave them like an review. They're good. Everyone loves them. They're $5, and oh my god, people are walking around with Cord Mojos and these. And I'm saying for $5, these should be included with every device that's sold. Here's literally a pile of portable players, and all the IMs or shitty things they come with are worse than the monks. But the company Venture Electronics, not adorable, Venture Electronics doesn't just make the monks, they make the ZENs, which is what that is. And you can get the ZENs. The cheapest one's $148, and the most expensive one, which is what these are, with the balanced 4-pin connector, is $166. And then there's a black edition where the whole price range goes to $358, and I don't understand the difference, standard versus black. There's a couple, I mean, you can scroll down, it's going to tell you all the things and stuff and why it's great. When I got them, and they came with the Audis EL8s, I took them out, I'm like, well, these are monks. These are just monks. Because they're monks. They're the same. Is it the exact same case? Yeah, it's the same plastic housing. It's the same neck size. It's got the same little tab holes. The cord is thicker, but that's I can't. I was like, up. They came in a goddamn Pelican, a legit Pelican case. I'm not sure if he provided this or if they provided it. Venture Electronics is literally China, so I'm not sure if they're going Pelican. I like the case. There's an option for an EX pack, which gives you all the plugs and rubber rings and silicone rings and how many red and blue foam tips do you want. It also came with all of these, which I put some on the monks so I could have a more direct comparison. And these sort of lock into that part of your ear, the cockles of your ear. Cochlea? Put this right on the mic. It's up there somewhere. Anyway, so I'm sitting down with them. Actually, I was sitting down with just these, and I'm like, all right, I gotta get these out, and I had these hanging on my door. And I changed the thing for the last half hour. I'm listening to them, like, all right, do I still not really love the monks? Because I like them, but I don't love them. There's never been a point where I've pulled the monks out and got, oh man, can't wait to go with the monks. No, I've got eye signs. But these aren't bad. They require a bit of power. I mean, it's only an X1S, but it's still, that's 11 o'clock on an X1S. They have no bass, still. And they've got very sharp highs. And it's just like, I mean, you could tell when they don't sound muddy. And that was like their thing. Like, here's a bassy song. Hold on. If I push them into my ears, like literally push them in, you sort of get bass. They're just so finicky. I can move them up, down, left, and they just sound different. Now, we put these in. Hey, there's low end. Hey, there's soundstage. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to attribute the soundstage to the balanced nature of that. And actually, I could check. How's the OS check go? So I'll plug them in. Combining the grounds. Plugging it back in here. So yeah, 5 to 166. Yeah, don't change the case. A little more power needed. Haywire's playing. You know what? These might be one of those cases where balanced actually is doing something. I could actually hear a soundstage increase. Add it to the list of things that do that. Are they better than the $5 monks? Is the question that I had to sit down with these for a while. Yes, they are better than the monks. However, being that they're the same shape and size and take the same accessories and the cord is exceptionally short, just like it is, and that's just short. It's a 2-foot table. And it says at the back, but I'm out of room. The split's too close, and I like the wire. It's got a good feel. I don't like doing these separate. I like doing like shootouts, and this is now I'm shooting out against this $5 versus $166. If the monks sounded like these sound, I would take them out. If the monks sounded like these sound, I would be okay with like a $30, $40 for them. Even being plastic and IMs and not fitting right. Because these do sound pretty goddamn good. Right now this piano playing over there. It's amazing. It's amazing what you could do. I guess I really shouldn't be amazed at this point because Audeze and Hi-Fi Min will take their lowest model and it'll sound one way and they'll just keep changing the number and the case is exactly the same and it just keeps getting better and better, or higher or different or more bass or and these are no different from that. They sound fucking great. Now the problem is, can you buy them? Oh, by the way, look at the magnet strength in that. It's like, no, I'm not moving that other one. It's trying to fight. To actually get the tips to touch is like, there's crazy strong neodymium magnets in here. Like, I don't think I've ever felt repulsion like that. And with these little tip loop things, they do go in a lot easier. I'm assuming they only come, maybe they come with that and not the X-Pack. But I would buy these to use, I mean the ones in the monks are like bigger. So I don't know if I'd go with those. These are like huge, like for dog ears. The little ones work great. Fucking low end. Actual, audible, non-retarded low end. Non-missing. And I got amazing sound. Look, they're not iSigns. They're also half the price of iSigns. And annoying. No detachable cable. I mean, if they do sell it with a non-4-pin balance, but he's obviously sitting at home with these. The owner is not walking around with a 4-pin full-size XLR. Ah, there's birds in this song. You know this all along. You knew this all along from Mr. Robot. The Separation of Soundstage is getting close to iSign on these. I think what people hear in this pair, in the monks, and they're all just jacking off about it, this is more what I would have expected. To actually be like, oh, chills down your spine sort of stuff happening. I have had occasions where the highs are still a little too much. But that's when the highs are a little bit too much in this, there was no low end to compensate. It was just highs and no low end. So now you've got it's actually balanced. Now there's another set that they make, which I don't, can I go back? Products. The Ashuras. Oh God, I've got a bunch of stuff. ZEN 2s, Monk Plus, Asuras 2s, which, then there's the Dukes. Oh, that's so zoomed in. Let's look at the details on the Asura 2s, because guess what? They look the same. And these are $78 to $88. So there's like even one in the middle between these two. I could live with this. I can honestly live with the way these sound. I could recommend it. That's rare for a Zeos thing. Yeah, the X-Pack contains the bigger ones. You probably get the smaller ones already. They sound fucking good. They sound good. This review is going to end, and I'm going to keep listening to them. And I'll figure out links to where you could buy them, because I love how there's just a range of anything on here, and you could go to AliExpress. I hate AliExpress. It's so long to get anything. If you need $5 earbuds, the Monks are the way to go. If you need $166 earbuds, well, right now there's not many to choose from. So I'm going to say that these are probably some of the better ones that I've ever... They're the best earbuds that I've ever heard. I love that they're just simple. There's not even anything complicated. They're actually, I can feel it vibrating in my hand. You know what I did notice, though? The holes to this driver are just 3 times bigger than the holes to this driver. I wonder if you ripped Monk apart, made the holes bigger like this, a Monk would sound as good. Because that would probably pass low end off. It's hard to judge. Look, I don't. This is micro engineering in here. I don't know what's going on. I'd love to know though. So all right. Yes, I approve of balanced earbuds that come in a Pelican case for $166. It's the China syndrome. It's another company like Audio God that is legit Chinese, not, you know, some guys in San Francisco that are just outsourcing. It's legitimately Chinese IEMs and products sold to the Chinese people. And hey, by the way, have you tried this, America? And they're fucking great. Here's a little... I don't know if it comes with this twist tie wire. I wouldn't twist tie wire. It's gonna just ruin things. Put that there. There's a bag, which I guess is good. I'm gonna throw this on top. And then there's the X pack, which I need to put this thing back into. So yes, this is a short review. Hopefully, no sound demos. Thankfully, because that would just... Oh god. If I had to sound demo IEMs. So this proves, all right? This is what I always wish the people said about the Monks. This is what it should have been. It never was, though, so suck it. Patreon link in the corner. Links to this in the description. Wallpaper link in the description. And done.